Hey guys, welcome to Super CastleVania Chronicles 4. This is the demo. Still a work in progress. There it is. Nice dot matrix overlay here. The batty bats. Can't do any options right now. So, because we're still demo, just basically giving the first level a try. So here we go. Stage 1, Gravewood Gate. We definitely have a reworked sprite background there. The skull looks great. Nice gate there, of course. See where we are. I'm not sure he didn't tweak the animation of the sprite here. Rocking a chain whip. We have the option to sort of swing the chain whip around. This is kind of, to me, this is a little bit clunky still. I mean, I can do this with it. So I guess it still feels like it needs tweaking to sort of really get that spinning effect, that, you know, and maybe the whirly sound and stuff. And, you know, like, it's a demo, so there's plenty of time. I'm just pointing things out since. So definitely we have multi-directional whipping. All 8 directions, good to go. Epic music. Did I just run, or did I try to go upstairs? So, okay, I tried to go upstairs, a little bit of a glitch. Like Simon all of a sudden started running fast. Got some, definitely got some parallax scrolling. Okay, my upper right toggle here is throwing my knife. I want to get a green controller. I haven't got one yet, but that's in the mix. This is the one that works. I had 3 and 2 of them dropped, and this is the one that still works. They do crumble. Good sound. Nice drawbridge sound. Nice effect. And boom, we're in. So now we have the magic chain whip, the vampire killer. Tell by the glow. Our second upgrade. Great bone explosion. Great reanimation there. Great new background. The buildings. I don't know if you want to call the servants. I don't know if villa is the right word. Maybe those would have been the buildings for the servants. Yeah. We have gate opening. Some statues and water fountains in the background. Nice touch. Clouds in the sky and a glowing moon. Got a pit we can't pass. I like the music so far. I like, okay, there's no time on here. There is time, I'm sorry. Bottom right hand corner. There is a time limit, so you gotta be on the move. Nice trumpet there. Nice tribute sound, I think. Along with some kick-ass metal guitar. It's a little off topic. I looked into what I could do with my computer to upgrade. I could get a new graphics card, a new processor, and maybe get a RAM upgrade, and not buy a whole new computer. So that's cool. You know, I get more mileage out of the one I have. That's great. Maybe the old parts I could sell or store or something. There's a lady statue there. There's another thing here. I can't tell what it is, and I want to know what it is. So, War Machine, whatever this statue that I'm jumping in front of is there, let me know, man. Post the video on the Discord. I want to say these columns might be from the Dracula X game, either the PC Engine or the Super Nintendo. That's where it's kind of a problem, the chain effect. Maybe if it swung around, that would be good, but I mean, when it whacks things down, it like kind of takes away the incentive to want to use the standard whip attack. Nothing in the walls yet. Not being shot at. Like he was charging up for a shot. Let me know that. That's what he was doing there with the flashy. Not a glitch. So the background's been redone. You got more of a Greco-Roman classical thing going on in the background versus sort of the horse yard, which wasn't a bad choice either in the original. But yeah, I mean, if I just hold my whip in front of him, you know, simultaneous offense defense, which is great. There's a little bit of a glitch with the stairs. If I don't lock into the stairs, he falls off. When he falls, he runs off the edge. So that's maybe a little bit of a tweak there. For the most part, Simon's feeling pretty solid, pretty comfortable to play with. I can snag stairs while jumping, which is something you could do in the original, so that he's not cheating by doing that. Holy cross. I can't remember if I think item crashes are going to be in this game. Beautiful background here. The TRANSYLVANIA, the land beyond the forest. And we have our first bat hook that we can hook onto. Swinging feels pretty good. I feel like what I'm doing is what Simon is responding to. I don't feel like they're out of sync. I hold my whip button when I swing. So of course I can lengthen and pull in as desired. There's a threshold there, I'm bumping it right there. I can't swing any further than that. The tweaking of the animation of the bat ring is nice. If I don't press anything, he just slows down. Okay, he's kind of sitting at an angle instead of hanging straight down like gravity would work fine, which I'm sure that's just a tweak there. I mean, it's a little stiff. It's not as loose as I think it should feel. So, you know, it's kind of interesting how the trees are pointing towards something there. And look who it is. Gonna swing on me? There he goes. And got me. Nice death music. Leather whip looks kind of chainy. And again, I'm not a programmer. I'm just noticing things, and you do what you can do within the powers of your skill. They did take some hits. That's probably how many hits they should even maybe take with the magic chain whip. Because, like I said, the chain whip feels pretty powerful. I just the overall animation, maybe some. I mean, the main whip attack works pretty good. Feels pretty good. Got my second upgrade. Nothing hidden in the wall there. I can't remember if there was originally or not. Go, blowed him up. Oh shoot, I missed my jump. One time. Get him across. I like my hurts. Okay. He burns for a minute. Definitely gotta be careful here. Go. Okay, the chain will hit candles while you're swinging. It's still a weapon while you're there. Okay. Okay. You know, that feels fine. See that? I mean, I guess that's a question to ask, you know, I mean, do you prefer people use this as more of a defense? I mean, it can be, you know, it's an attack too, but, you know, tweak it, how strong should it be, how animated should it be, those are questions I'm asking, and it's for Warmachine to decide this game. I got a diagonal whip out of that. But when I was going out the stairs, did I do that? No, okay. Only when I'm on the ground can I multi-directional whip. Nothing there yet. I see a horse. Nice. So it's a little more regal. The background here is a little more regal versus the sort of horse stables that the original had. I think the horse stables deserve their appearance. Oh, just in reach. Okay. Of course, you recognize this stuff. So now we're heading towards the horse stables. So there's a... don't know what to call that. Should be considered a stable or a prison. Nice animation with the snake. You wanna call him? Oh, well, we gotta try him out, right? Okay, nice. Okay. So it didn't explode when I hit the snake, which... that's the thing to think about. Do you want it to, or would you prefer that only works if it hits the ground? Okay, didn't take out the horse. Okay. I feel like that was one thing in one of more Warmachine games where the sub-weapons were actually stronger than the whip, and it seems like he's paid attention to that. The whips is stronger than the sub-weapons here, or at least it was in the terms of the holy water. Okay. Okay, we have hay fields to feed the horses. Except they're undead horses, so kind of a Dracula mocking that, I suppose. The Valhalla Knights on the horses. Uh-oh. Sorry, I was having a sip. Liquid Death does root beer. They have a root beer flavor, which is has a lot of root. It's not 100% tastes like root beer, but it's not bad. A lot less sugar. You can get from regular sodas, so that's a benefit. I love the horse death animation. Very nice. The way they rot away. It's very nice. Nice touch. And the ghost cry versus the Medusa one, they're distinguished. Nice. Well done. Can't go that way. Shall we? Can't get him to go. That's okay. Not that I want to. I don't want to fall down that hole. Downstairs. I have no idea what my camera angle looks like. I'm trying to hunker down and my shoulders are starting to tell me about it. But we're almost done, so no problem. 63 seconds to go. So these backgrounds look familiar. These are Symphony of the Night type stuff, which, hey, it's nighttime. Here we are. And the redone horse with the knight with the impaled victim on it. Very nice touch. Ooh, got me. So fire breathing. I think he did do fire in the original. I get the whip to... That's... Oh, I can't do... Can I not do the whip? Yeah, I can. For some reason I'm not... There it is. I don't know. Right there I couldn't do... I can't do the whip. Little whip hang defense here. For some, probably the stair mechanic is glitching it for some reason. Interesting. Just a little thing I noticed. Can't do it here, but when I stand right there, I can do it. I'm far away enough from the stairs so that's not affecting it. That's interesting. I'm not complaining, I'm just noticing. War Machine's game, you can feel free to fix or not fix it. His choice. Boy, ooh. I'm gonna shoot flames out or something maybe when he landed, which would be interesting if he did. But again, that, you know, letting the whip hang attack kind of cheeses it. So maybe consider making that weaker, just so it, you know, people use it more as a defense than an attack, maybe. Nice nod there. The sound effect, very nice. The life bar, very cool. And that's it. That's what we have so far. This is great. This layout right here, very good. You can take a screenshot of that and make it your new banner for whatever it is you're doing. Thank you for playing. Be sure to check out the Discord and War Machine Studios YouTube for all the updates. I'll press a button to go back to the menu. So I'm really liking your War Machine's balance of the music here. It's enough glory and regal with, you know, heavy metal rock in there. I like the balance. You know, it's his game. You can go any way with it. It's his game. Do whatever you want. So yeah, just okay, we're going back to the thing here. So I just would argue for there being some tweaking of the whip mechanics. I probably didn't mess around with the sub-weapons enough. Could play more. Do that. This is looking nice. These bricks look... You had a logo that isn't the sort of pixelated version that looked like the bricks had like wood grain in them, which, you know, do what you like there. If there's a thing you can do to tweak that, if you can't, no problem. Like I said, I don't know how to do this stuff. The pixelated background looks good. It's a little, it's stark. It's kind of plain. And the original really had some detail with the bugs coming in and out of the cracks and things. The dripping blood really looks like a reference to the Hammer films. There was a Horror of Dracula by Hammer Studios, has dripping blood that falls on Dracula's tomb. It has his name. You see the sarcophagus with the name Dracula inscribed on it, and you see blood drip onto it. which I'm sure that's what the idea was when they made that. You could make this logo drip, I guess, if you wanted to or know how. Great intro music here. Yeah, I don't know. I guess that's all I'm gonna say for this one. I think it's coming along. I think it's coming along. Refining of the whip mechanic would be good. Maybe tweaking of the balance on the strength with the flaccid whip. How you want to say it? Okay, cool. We got to hear all this, even though I talked over it. Here it comes right back. Very nice. I think this one's gearing up to be a really good one, folks. I really do. I think War Machine's got a couple games under his belt now. We'd all hope that he'd kind of tweak his Simon's Quest game, but you know, this is what he's working on right now. So, yeah. So I guess I said what I said in my list. You can hit the summary thing in the video window and summarize what I said a lot better than waiting for me to ramble on like I am. Thanks, folks. Thanks again. Thanks, War Machine. Thanks for making some games for us. Thanks for another one coming down the lane, and keep up the good work, man. Alright, we'll see you guys out there.